Does your dog know how much you love them? Sure, you feed them, walk them, and play fetch, but are you speaking their love language? In this video, we'll reveal 9 simple ways to show your dog just how much they mean to you on their terms. Let's jump in. Number 1. The loving stare. Oxytocin is a powerful hormone needed for developing relationships with all sorts of people and pets. Did you know it's also what helps build the bond between you and your dog? The love hormone, as it's nicknamed, is released in both your and your dog's brains whenever you share eye contact. It's the source of that warm, fuzzy feeling you get whenever you see them. They feel it too. Before you start staring at every dog you meet, though, this tip doesn't work with all dogs. Eye contact is seen as a sign of dominance or a threat by most canines. You need to take into account their personality before you share your love by staring at them. Some dogs are too nervous to meet your eyes. They'll refuse and feel anxious if you try to force them, even if they know you. Other dogs need time to get to know you first. Once they know you're not a threat, they'll be happy to stare at you all day. If your dog starts showing submissive behaviors when you stare at them, like licking their lips, yawning, or rolling onto their back, you might be making them uncomfortable. Number 2. Be a boring bestie. Routine is one of those things you either love or hate. For many of us, doing the same thing every day is just plain dull, but for dogs it's familiar, safe, and reassuring. It lets them know what to expect and that you love them. Your routine doesn't have to be complicated either. It just needs to be something your dog can rely on, like walking them every day or feeding them at the same time. Even simple things like having a daily brushing session or playtime mean the world to your dog. A routine also helps them adjust to less pleasant necessities too, like that office job you need to go to. The more you leave and come home on time each day, the more your dog adjusts. They'll even learn when to expect you back, whether it's by the sound of the school bus driving by or your car pulling into the drive. Being boring doesn't mean never doing anything. You can still play in the dog park or take a walk somewhere new. Small changes to your routine are exciting and help your dog live a fulfilled life. Number 3, knowing what to expect. It's not just your routine you should keep as regular as possible. The house rules need to be consistent too. You might assume that dogs will feel unloved if you set rules, but it's the opposite. Dogs thrive when they know your expectations. If you don't have set rules or don't reinforce them consistently, your dog will get confused and stressed. This is why simple rules are perfect for your pooch. Say you let them on the couch. They'll jump up whether they're clean or muddy. They don't understand exceptions to the rule. To them, their muddy paws aren't a problem. The same can't be said for your couch cushions, unfortunately. Your dog also won't understand why you're upset. They'll know you're angry or disappointed in them, but they won't know what they've done wrong. Sticking to the rules might feel restrictive, but it also lets your dog know you love them. After all, you're helping them keep you happy. They don't care whether their bed is the couch or a doggy bed at your feet. They're safe, warm, and by your side. Nothing else matters. Number 4, take a break. One of the best things about dogs is they always have your back. They can even tell when you're feeling stressed and will do their best to distract you. Spreading over that business proposal you need to submit for work? Your dog knows and thinks you should take a break. Ear scratches are delightful, by the way. You should try them. Dogs love to make you happy. Since you're part of their pack, they want to make sure you're okay. Some dogs will cuddle when you're feeling down, while others prefer to just let you know they're there. Either way, you know your dog cares. Letting your dog take care of you won't get your work done, but it's a lot more fun. It's also a good way to show you love and trust them. They'll get the chance to spend time with you, and you'll get a much-needed break. It's a win all around. Number 5, avoid Hollywood goodbyes. You worry about your dog when you leave them alone. Not wanting them to fret when you're away is just part of dog ownership. Cuddling your dog and giving them extra love before you leave is just one way to show you care and assure your dog that you'll be back soon. But did you know you might be causing your dog more stress? Big dramatic goodbyes might belong in a Hollywood sitcom, but they don't work well with dogs. In fact, the more fuss you make about leaving, the more your dog wonders what's wrong. Why are you acting weirder than usual? Instead of reassuring them, your dog starts fretting about what upset you. If something scared you, the one who's supposed to protect them, what are they going to do now? Rather than make a big deal out of leaving, stay calm. Treating your workday like the routine it is reassures your dog better than anything. They don't like to see you go, but they won't fret about what's got you so worked up either. Your calm approach to leaving keeps them calm too. Number 6. Go exploring. Being cooped up indoors all day is no fun for anyone, least of all your dog. What's worse is they can gain weight, become anxious, or be destructive if they don't have enough activities to keep them happy. Why not try a more active way to show your affection? Taking them for walks every day gets you both out of the house. All those sights, sounds, and smells keep your dog's mind happy too. Not only can they keep up with what all the neighborhood dogs are doing, but they also get to spend time with you. Exploring doesn't have to be anything extravagant either. While your dog will love the occasional hike in the wilderness somewhere, they're happy to explore the neighborhood as well. Remember to switch your usual walking route every so often so your dog can explore new scents. Number 7. Learn their language. Most of us are barking mad for our dogs. That goes without saying. Fortunately, we don't have to start actually barking to show them we love them. Dogs speak with more than just their bark. They use every inch of their body. That frozen mid-wag tail? Something's caught your puppy's attention. Learning to speak dog means reading their body language. Through it, you can determine how your dog is feeling. They share things like whether they're comfortable being petted or if they want to be left alone. Knowing how to read them means you can listen to and meet their needs that much better. Number 8. Discerning tastes. Very few dogs will turn their nose up at a treat, but they can tell the difference between low-quality kibble and a juicy, scrumptious piece of chicken. You can guess which one your dog will appreciate more. High-quality dog food might be more expensive, but it's also healthier and more satisfying for your pooch. You can really show you care by spoiling your dog with home-cooked meat meals. We're not talking about a portion of your meatloaf. Much of human food is toxic to dogs. There are plenty of dog food recipes you can make at home. They're nutritious, tasty, and full of real ingredients your dog can tell the difference too. While you're at it, keep some chicken aside to make simple, plain treats with. They make a great training aid. Always be careful which recipes you follow. Your vet will be able to help you determine whether your dog's home-cooked diet is healthy and balanced. Number 9. Recognize doggy boundaries. Rules are an important part of keeping your dog happy and safe. As we said earlier, your puppy will thrive and know you love them when they know what you expect from them. But they also have rules of their own. Dogs have boundaries just like you do. They just have to rely on body language instead of voicing what they do and don't like. For example, one dog might hate hugs, while another might sit on your lap all day. Your dog will know you love them because you listen to their preferences. Even if it's as simple as crouching down to their level to pet them instead of towering over them, respecting their boundaries reinforces their trust in you. With all these tips, you might be wondering how you know your dog really understands. Well, they'll tell you. Check out this video to learn 7 surprising signs that you're a great dog owner.